Okay, now for our main course, which is a chicken bake. What's really exciting about a chicken bake, you might ask? Well, if you do it fusion style, lots of things. Today I'm taking inspiration from a lot of Italian flavors. Some basil, using vegetables like mushrooms and combining them all together in creating a really interesting fusion bake. So, first things first, I have some lovely chicken breasts here, which I'm very simply going to pop into a bowl. So about 4 chicken breast fillets. Next, I'm going to spice them. Now, I'm going to use a number of different spices. I am going to use subcontinental spices. Why? Because I want to create a bridge of fusion. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and that goes. 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of coriander seeds, and 1/2 teaspoon of coriander powder. Next, I'm going to add in some olive oil, just about 1.5 tablespoons, and about 1.5 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Why? Because I want that flavor to come through, and I want my chicken to have a glorious, this dark coating of caramelization while it's baking. So, mix it all up. Once that's done, pop it to the side. Next, in my roasting pan, I'm going to put together a bunch of different vegetables. So, what's going to go in? How about some color, some carrot at the base? Pop in about 1.5 sliced carrot. Then about 1/2 punnet of mushrooms, which I've sliced up. Again, I'm just going to sprinkle them. And I've kept a few mushrooms whole. Why? Because I think they always look nice on the plate as lovely little jewel pieces. So put them around. Next, some pungency. So, change of aroma, some onion, and I'm just going to keep these around the side because I don't want them to overpower the carrot so much. I want them to be vegetables on their own. Sliced just very little. And now I'm going to spice these up. A nice pinch of salt, a nice pinch of red chili flakes. Then I'm going to pour in about 4 tablespoons of strawberry syrup, thus creating that bridge of flavor from my dessert to my main course. There we go. And I'm just going to pop in a couple of strawberries, but not too many, simply to lend their sweetness. And of course, because it's far more natural, it'll keep the dish a lot more light and healthy at the same time. Next, we pop in the chicken breast. Right on top, in the center, like so. Make sure we get all those juices and keep them on top of the chicken. Let's not try and mix too much because I want some of the chicken juices to go down and some of those juices to permeate through the base of the chicken up. So it creates a wonderful, wonderful medley of flavors, basically. Okay, finally, I've got some lovely artichokes here. I'm just going to pop some around the side, so about 4 or 5, so they don't lose their shape and texture. And then I'm going to take a couple and rip them up and layer them on top of the chicken like so. So that, they'll sort of caramelize down and create a coating almost. And next, in Italian food, usually chicken is covered with another meat or different meats are cooked together to create a wonderful array of flavors. Today, I'm going to use hunter beef. Why? Because it's very easy to get, it's very lean, and of course, it's going to add a great smokiness to this chicken, which is going to be utterly unique. So, some lovely hunter beef, which I'm just going to layer on top of each chicken so it lends its smoky flavor. And of course, it'll be almost like a coating. Right, and finally, just a couple of leaves of basil. Just rip them, chuck them in. Of course, when you're done, when you're about to serve, I will use some more fresh basil to liven up the dish. And finally, all we have to do is get a piece of foil, cover up our chicken like so, and pop it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. Right, so that's in the oven for a good 20 minutes, and of course, when it comes out and just before serving, I'm going to lash on a little bit more olive oil and squeeze on some lime before I put it on my plate with a little bit of green vegetable on the side. Now, all that's left is to make our appetizer.